Hey, Scott from Aristocob.com here.
And Seth from SethMarkwood.com.
Together, the three of us, we're Markwood Men's Breakfast Club, and welcome back once again to Tobacco Advent Day 21.
No.
No, what is that? 26. 26. Woo!
Oh.
We are, we're the one-take Osmonds. We don't give ourselves a second chance on these videos, so sorry, I screwed up. I hope your Christmas was good. We haven't had ours yet, so can't tell. I'm sure it was great.
Yeah, sure. So, this is a bonus Tobacco Advent because we wound up with 26 tobacco samples from, we wound up with tobacco samples from 26 viewers like you. In there, some of those were some duplicates or multiple samples, and so we will be smoking those during the beginning of the year of the normal Markwood Men's Breakfast Club videos, including several from this package. So this says, Dear Scott and Seth, together the three of us are Markwood Men's Breakfast Club. Please enjoy the enclosed tobacco.
It sounds so familiar.
Our little club has brought me a good deal of enjoyment over the years. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope this brings you two some enjoyment as well. Enclosed. So this included McBaron Dark Twist Roll Cake, CAO Black, Peterson Nutty Cake, C&D Oak Alley, and C&D Cornell & Deal Corncob Pipe and a Button Nose. Best regards always, Po' Boy Jelly. Thank you for that. We are currently smoking the Cornell & Deal Corncob Pipe and a Button Nose because what else would you smoke the day after Christmas? All of the others will go into the rotation for the beginning of the year Markwood Men's Breakfast Club videos. So thank you for throwing in all the extra.
Yes, thank you. And thank you. I'll just go ahead one more time and say thank you to everyone who sent along extras. You know, we always sweat it a little bit to wonder whether we're going to have enough. And so folks that send extras, it's a wonderful backup just in case we need it. Thank you all.
This year we were a bit more proactive than normal in asking earlier in the season because oftentimes, you know, when at this point where we're filming today, we're still 10 days out from the end, and normally at this point we can't film till the end, and so it has been excellent to be able to do that. Better for our families to fit that in.
Absolutely. So,
all right, what is our question today? Our question today, we are down to a singular question because the rest of them were pretty much garbage. I mean, if you want to answer, here are the rejected questions for the day. What is your favorite Christmas cookie? And everyone's right answer is should be the, not the Swiss cake rolls, but the Christmas tree zebra cakes.
That's a cookie?
It counts. What is the most bizarre experience you ever had while shopping? That was kind of, I don't know, that's weird. And, what was the most memorable holiday celebration you had at school?
Which I shared that one year.
Yes, you did. So you can feel free to answer any of those rejected questions below, but for us today we will be answering, finish this sentence. When I am at a social gathering, one thing that ruins it for me is blank.
Jennifer.
Explosive diarrhea.
Jennifer. Because we all know Jennifer is a party pooper. There is a YouTube reference for you. We will link below to Flula's video on Jennifer being a party pooper.
Cool. I suspect it's similar to mine. Things that ruin a social gathering.
Any number of things.
All right, pick one.
I'll just say the bore, right? The bore, the person who is just talking and talking and talking about stuff that is of no interest to anyone else and won't change the subject. You know, and it could be a political, could be religious, it could be just they're just boring, and you know, kind of goes back to yesterday's talk about talking about their dog.
Right.
That to me will ruin a party. And why is it always that person's loud on top of it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. I would say for me to be a little bit introspective, it's myself. I find
it was my answer too.
I find that at social gatherings, if I'm not very intentional about being extroverted or about being social myself, I can slip into deep introversion where I will opt to just sit alone instead of pushing through to that cluster of people. I've taken a tact recently that I found to be very helpful. I read somewhere, heard somebody talk about how in a situation where you feel uncomfortable, give yourself no more than 5 seconds to make a decision to do the thing that you need to do. And so in the social situation, the longer that you stand there, the worse it gets. Anxiety creeps in. You start thinking about what ifs. You give yourself no more than 5 seconds. Just do it, because it always ends up fine. And you just have to immediately do that thing. I don't know if you've ever seen the YouTube. Speaking of, hey, have you seen videos from the channel Yes Theory?
I don't know. Tell me more.
I will. So Yes Theory is a channel on YouTube of a couple of guys who were strangers, and they hooked up somehow. And I don't know the whole backstory. I've only seen a couple of their videos, but they challenge each other to do uncomfortable things.
Yes,
and
I have seen this.
They have a great clothing line or great tagline that says "Seek discomfort." And one of the videos I saw first recently, and the thing that they've done that's most public that you would know is they recently went skydiving out of a helicopter, I think, with Will Smith.
That's the one I saw.
And so that's one many people have seen. The one I saw recently was they started dialing random phone numbers, and the first person who would accept, they flew to that person and spent a whole weekend actually hanging out with them. They said, "We want to meet someone we don't know. Will you let us come?" And they did dinner, and they ended up hanging out with their family and went to the circus and did all this other stuff. Said, look, they do things like that all the time. They asked somebody, they went on a blind date, but asked the person if they would have a blind date in Hawaii, and so they flew to Hawaii and did the date there. They have asked people in the airport to change their flight and fly with them someplace else, and they'll ask and ask and ask until they find somebody. And they said, the more that they have done this, the more that they have seen the good in humanity, the good in people. Sure. And so I love that idea of seeking discomfort. And so in these social events, I find that I'm often my own worst enemy. More than the person that's really annoying, I find not allowing myself to be uncomfortable enough to join the party is often the thing that holds me back. Yeah. That ruins it for me.
That's actually a really good answer. All right, I'm changing mine.
No take backs.
No, I'm good. That's a really good answer. So, all right. So, when you're at a social gathering, what's one thing that ruins it for you? Answer that question below. Do a VR. You got the day off. I mean, maybe. Go ahead and respond in a video response. Go back in time. Respond there. Remember, this wraps up Tobacco Advent, and we will do a drawing at the end of the year of all the folks that have entered video responses. Chance to win some swag. It'll be some Marco Ben's Breakfast Club swag. And now, it's just fun. It's fun.
If you do have the day off and you have the time, or if you don't have the day off, check out the daily or regularly scheduled weekly Marco Men's Breakfast Club video as well, where we finish out our smoking through the German tobacco, the 6 German tobacco samples. We've been doing this for the last several weeks. Today finishes that. What do you think of that tobacco?
Good. Good. I mean, stronger than I would normally smoke. Surprised me. For the name, I just assumed it would be something lighter.
There is a lot of the stuff that tends to be corncob focused as far as tobacco tends to be more aromatic, doesn't it?
No. But as a rule, burley based tobaccos tend to be the old, not a wives' tale, but adage is that burley is actually corncob tastes best in a corncob.
I'll tell you what. Hold that thought because I'd like to discuss that further, but we will do so in today's Marco Men's Breakfast Club. So join us over there if you'd like to hear the rest of that conversation. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next time. See you next year for Tobacco Advent.
Make it a great day, and yeah, we'll be announcing our winner.
Yes.
All right, bye.
Thanks.